Alright, we are back to some more
You're
Slay
on a
the
path
Princess, and this
in
should
the
be our
woods.
final playthrough.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So I have an idea of how I want to do this. Any new options?
I'm not doing this, just don't go. Just fight everything just to not go up.
I know, but like I feel like that would just end it easily. And going to the cabin...
Maybe not.
I don't know, going to the cabin's always funny. I have an
You make your way
idea
up
of
the
what I
short
want to do.
path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Like I said, I have an idea of what I want to do. Because...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Because I haven't just tried going down there... Okay, I have gone down there without the blade, but I haven't just tried killing her without the blade.
Yeah,
The
but we've
blade
already
is
proven
your
you can't. Like, didn't they give you the option?
You'll need it.
I
if you
will
want to do
figure out
this
an
right.
option. Because I was looking at my old playthroughs and I was like, there might be a way.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
So my thought process was on the damsel one where we saved her. Remember how it was like, it was trying to force our hand with the narrator to slay her?
Her voice
Yeah.
What if I just
softly
let
carries
him?
up the stairs.
Like,
I mean-
free her, and then just stab her in the back.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's
Why,
hypnotizing.
whatever.
What
It's the kind
were
of
you gonna
voice
say?
you only have to hear once to remember it for the
I
rest
feel
of
like
your
you're just gonna get a
life.
similar ending you've already gotten because it forced you to do it last time.
Did it though?
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the
It always wants you to
manipulation.
murder her.
You're playing a
And you're bad at
dangerous
it.
game by coming here unarmed.
You're right, I am. I guess... I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
We saw the face last time, it is horrifying.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Oh no, if only you
I hope
knew.
brought something to deal with these chains.
Oops.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, narrator,
No.
you're gonna get what you want.
You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Man. Hey, let me out of
Your
here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Turn to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could
That doesn't
use it
make
to
any
free
sense.
her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Alright, so save. Why do I only have the option to save the princess?
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Alright, I have the knife in my
Thank you.
hand.
Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Haha, nothing. Oh boy, all my options
Do
are...
the 7th one down.
The 7th one?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one?
That's the one.
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time?
Ah, this is a new outcome.
I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ah, a new chapter.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Getting a terrible sense of deja vu. But I already slew the princess. She also killed me, but it definitely got her. Why am I here again? She's going to kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
Alright, proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Don't worry, you can trust us to get the job done.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You know what? I will take it.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I mean, I may as well take it because she knows I'm a betrayer.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon,
Hear me
we
out.
should probably keep it hidden behind our backs.
What
She
if you
doesn't
ignore
have
the
to know
mirror?
we have it.
He said, what if I ignore the mirror?
Yeah, like you keep fucking with the mirror. What if you just ignore
That's
the mirror?
not actually a bad idea.
Alright. So just enter the basement?
Yeah,
Alright. I will say nothing about the mirror.
fuck that mirror.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
I'm not nasty.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
You know what? I like his idea.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine, fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
I'm terrible at hiding
That's
this.
not fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
I'm just curious how this
Is
is
it
gonna
all
come.
behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
I like your idea.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? I'm sure you've made mistakes. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you. Or not for killing you. We gotta get you out somehow. Get the sense you're not happy with me. Died last time. You didn't. If anyone here shouldn't be trusted, it's you. Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us here. We should team up. Can't you get out of those on your own? Those chains didn't stop you last time. Why do I have a nagging feeling you're going to stab me in the back if I help you out of here? I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill. Give her the blade. Okay? I don't trust you enough to free you. And definitely not enough to get close to you. I'm leaving. Bye. I'll be straightforward with my intentions. I didn't care for how you treated me last time. I think you might be a danger to the world. I'm going to attack you now. Yeah, okay. Giving her
I
the
like the second to last one.
Which one?
I'm going to attack you now.
I feel like giving her the blade would be the funniest shit, though.
I mean, sure, she's gonna cut off her hand and then probably murder you.
But it's a gesture of goodwill and faith.
Alright. You wanna have faith in people.
Kinda. Here, you can have it.
You can't be serious.
And I always like the narrator being just bewildered with my dumb decisions.
Now, hold on.
Me
We should
too, buddy.
put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
Well, I gave it to her, so she's not going to kill us because of that.
As do I. I abstain? You abstain? She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
This is not a democracy. I do not care. Yeah, see? This isn't a democracy. God dang.
It knew.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do.
This is fun, though,
You
Mr.
toss the
Narrator.
blade at the princess's feet.
With my dumb luck, I would have tossed it and just would have cut her or something.
Actually, like, you actually kill her by acting like, well, huh.
At that point, I would just be like, yep, that was my amazing throwing knife skills.
She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
It's just a bomb. Just boom.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
Because I'm fucking stupid, that's why. And this is hilarious to me.
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now. Luckily for us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count.
Just be like, you're beautiful, I'm sorry.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
She's gonna cut my face off, isn't she?
What do you think happens now?
I think I get to go free, and you get a nice fine meal at Texas Roadhouse.
We part way as friends.
That's up to you. That's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time, and I regret it, so now it's your time to choose. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can do better than this. You're oh my god, I was joking. I was fucking joking. Yeah, no, that's my pick. I was literally joking about that. Holy fuck. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it.
She pulls back, clearly caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to her.
See, gentlemen, if a woman's ever gonna kill you, just compliment her. Like, gun to your head, just compliment her.
You're pretty, ma'am.
It's gonna bewilder her for about 2 seconds, and you can sucker punch her. Maybe you just increase your chances of getting out of there.
I thought it was nice. Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we? If you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
That was my bad. My finger slipped on that last one.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
I'm playing Slay the Princess.
The look of surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steals her nerves.
Guess you could call it a visual novel.
And then she buries the blade
Damn
in your
it.
heart.
You know what? That one's on me, Junior. That one's on me.
What? No, come on, that's not right.
Yeah, that's not fair.
I told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I may have fucked up again.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
Why?
I'm not smart.
Because it was mad funny.
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh boy. Chapter 3.
You're on a path in the woods. I can't believe she actually stabbed us.
Me either.
I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it. Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument. Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything. You're
Oh, God
fixated
damn
on
it.
the past, Whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
I hate this guy.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
A visionary. I like it. Tell me more. Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper. I like journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to? Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love.
God, I love Smitten so much.
She hates us. Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death. Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. So maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom. Oh, are you now?
I don't know yet.
Right. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually. Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
This place is different. It keeps changing. We're even now. I'm sure she understands that, but we can... Oh my god, we can see what she has to say for herself when we get to the cabin. I hope you don't plan on... Oh my god, I hope you don't think I'm planning on freeing her after she's stabbed me in the heart. Screw the cabin. What just happens if we just leave? She doesn't seem to be taking the whole looping thing in stride. No matter what happens next, seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through. Yeah, this place is different. It keeps changing.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading. Someone's in the know. I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
Probably gonna do the opposite of all those.
You don't have to worry about me. My head's always empty. Except for thoughts of her.
You know... Yeah, we're even now. I'm sure she understands that, but we can see what she has to say for herself when we get to the cabin.
Yes. Good. Playing both sides. That's what smart people do, and you're the smartest in the room.
Thank you.
I'm not sure it counts as playing both sides if people can hear you doing it. Buddy, you're thinking in far too few dimensions. There's layers to doing this right, and I'm pretty sure the one making the choices gets that. Trust in the plan. Trust in what plan? The Decider's plan. Sure, we don't know what the plan is yet, but that's part of the whole trusting thing, isn't it? A good leader knows how and when to keep things secret, and sometimes a good leader even knows to keep things secret from himself.
What? Shut up, Justin.
Shut up, Junior. Stupid
There
fuck.
isn't a plan, and that's the whole point. We're supposed to be guided by emotion. We're supposed to passionately live in the moment, and I'm sure that when the time comes, those passions will tell us to set our darling princess free. If I were you, I'd remember what she's done. You know how dangerous she is. And you should know that someone like her shouldn't be let loose upon the world.
It'll be fine. Sure seem to be taking the whole looping thing in stride.
What do you want me to say? It's bad that you've been here before. It's bad for you, it's bad for me, and it's especially bad for the world. The more times you run through this, the more likely it is that you'll fail. You've already failed twice. So you knew this could happen? Theoretically, sure, I knew this could happen, but I was supposed to be the first. I'd really rather not get into it. I don't care about where we came from, and I don't care to discuss the theory of anything. I yearn only to bring her freedom. I'm here to feel, not to think.
I feel you, man.
Then we can all move on, and forget what I said about failure. It's important that you believe in yourself, and the fact you're here probably means that you still have a chance to pull this off and save the world. My world, at least. It sounds like you've probably doomed a couple of others already.
That's okay.
I need to stop talking. Think happy thoughts.
Alright. Seems like all of our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. You know what you have to do.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash.
It looked way better from far away.
The smell of spring
It
growth
really
after
did.
rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old. The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table, a pristine... Wait, this isn't right? There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Oh god, she got out, didn't she?
We
World's
gave
doomed.
it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she? Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all
Justin
chummy
Ayers
with
gonna
her.
be like, it's right there. What do you mean?
As far
Don't
as I
gaslight
see it,
me.
it's between him and her. I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do.
I like your... Wait, no, that's how we got here. I was gonna say I like your idea, but
I
no.
wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work. If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We've already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers. Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
How do we even get down there? The only thing I see is the mirror. You told me to ignore the mirror this time. I don't know how to do that.
Oh no, I think that would just be like the last one.
So just approach the mirror.
Nah, well,
It's gonna turn to a door, probably.
yeah, probably is.
I'll just approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror, and behold our handsome features.
Damn it,
Can we avoid that?
the one time it's a fucking mirror.
You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement.
Okay,
What are you
perfect.
doing? Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are. Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it? Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Enter the basement somehow.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved. These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help. Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
Oh, actually, speaking of that, because I had to throw away a whole bunch of Valentine's Day's flower the other day. What is with people's obsession with roses? The one fucking plant that has thorns on them.
I mean, that's why there's beauty in that, and they're
No,
pretty and
no.
vibrant.
I've had to throw away like 50 of them, and I kept pricking my fucking fingers on them. They can go to hell.
I see, because you're retail.
Yeah. Like, I have been pricked enough in a single day that I really kind of hate them now.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back.
Well, yeah, that's just what I do.
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
That ass.
I feel like I've just broken her on this one. Like, she's just given up. I don't know what I want. I never really choose to come here. I just want to talk. Really talk.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
You have. Multiple times.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing
Trap
past the
this time.
smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make
She's
your way
wrapped
forward.
in like thorn vines.
You step out into what
Oh,
was
yeah,
once
you're
a
right.
vast open cavern, now
she has a
overrun by
dagger.
briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation. At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
No. Wait. No, no, and no.
Maybe on the last one.
Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What do you think would happen after you killed me? Do you think I wouldn't hold it against you? That's mean. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you if you'll let me. I can cut you free, but you'll have to give me the blade. Reach for the blade. You're in a prison of your own making. You broke our cycle of violence. You still want to wallow in it? Be my guest. Turn and leave. Guess I don't have anything left to say to you. Turn and leave. Fine, if you're gonna be like that, I'm going to leave. Have a nice life. Okay, that don't get me wrong, that is funny, but I do like to explore this. I'm not here to laugh, because this isn't funny to me. This isn't like a ha-ha funny.
I do like number 2, like from a story perspective.
I'm not here to laugh, I'm here to free you. If you'll let me, yeah.
I want to trust you.
Alright, I have the opportunity to maybe do something mad funny again.
Stab
Her
her again?
tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
I'm hiding like 3 guys inside my head, I know.
More than 3.
You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as strapped as you are. I think we need to leave together. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind? Reach for the blade. You're in a prison of your own making. Okay, blah blah blah. Have a nice life.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
Damn it.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
I'm a very confusing man, I know.
And I've also hurt you.
Yeah, it's fine. Bye. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind? Can I take the blade now? You're a prison of your own making? Okay. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own. We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
Maybe it's... Alright, then maybe it's past time for either of us to say anything. All that counts as action. Reach for the blade. Can I take the blade now? Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms. She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter? Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her. We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings.
Stab.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed. Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
Okay, that's a real dick move. It's mad funny, though. I like it.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
But I like spiting the narrator.
I see that the lines have been drawn. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Cut her free. Slay the princess. I just want my blade blood. You're on your own. Wow. Okay, I didn't even think about that as an option. Damn it. So many good options I just want to fuck with, but... Alright, I'm gonna cut her free. I'm out of curiosity. Hopefully she doesn't murder me.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free. Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess. Everyone deserves a chance of
I love
redemption.
the opportunist.
Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion.
Huzzah!
Haha!
That's right, what he said. We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her. And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys. You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade. Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip. You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he?
By accident.
He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate
What's up,
you.
baby?
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Fighting the narrator's so fun.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Of course I did. I just really hate the people who put us here. Okay, number 3 is the way to go.
Number 2 is the way to go. What are you talking about?
I know, but god damn it.
Number 2 is amazing.
I just really hate the people who put us here.
I just really hate the narrator.
I'm gonna go with 3. Just because Smitten... you know what? Smitten deserved this one.
Can we actually do that?
I feel like I broke the game. It's like you weren't supposed to get this far.
No, you can't. Absolutely not. You know as well as I do that we can. And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we? If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge. Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss? You lean in and you kiss her.
No, I want you to go into detail. I want you to tell me the damn temperature.
And she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now?
No, I want you to narrate the whole thing.
Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that.
Thank you, Smitten.
Ugh, fine. You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion. Are you making fun of us?
God, narrator really just didn't want to say that shit.
And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection. Please. I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now.
This shit you deal with.
Honestly, like, I feel like if you ever successfully convince me to play D&D, you're gonna hate me. It's like, he made a potato gun. I don't know how.
We're not guns, they were not potatoes, and he made a potato gun.
He's making fun of us. It doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff. I'm aware of my skills. But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
That was nice.
What the hell am I?
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs. Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Did we take too long?
Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade. We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Aww.
Cut into the thorns, step into the thorns.
I mean, cutting into the thorns is probably the smart thing to do.
But I like doing stupid things, so I'm gonna step into them.
As you step into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield. Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
Do you want to know?
Where do we want to
Your
start?
nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving. We'll weave something new together. Something better. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
I thought the option said stab the princess. I honest to God thought.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day, you irredeemable murderers.
What do we do now? Where's
About to
everything
get
going?
eaten by the darkness.
Yeah, it seems to happen a
Why
lot.
is it so cold?
Yeah, I feel like we've been here before. Oh no! Ah, the hands!
I'm trying to remember what anime it was where something like this happened to the guy's lover. Where she just like, oh no, it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Where fucking Pegasus' wife just turned into a flower for some damn reason.
Pegasus, that makes sense.
You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory
She's
returns.
gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared, this is not the end for you. But it's the end for me. It's gonna be okay, just trust me, we've been here before. You always get scared. I'm just approaching the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone once again, the mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. There can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, then you see it, a figure faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. Oh yeah, it kinda is like a bird. Oh, is that what the mouse icon's been the entire time? Son of a bitch. Well played, game. Well played.
You're a dragon.
Thought it was a bird. Or a lizard. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
No. Was I the narrator the entire time? Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirrors into jagged shards of broken glass. You're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Destroy the mirror. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see
The
you.
narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help, after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Let's see. Maybe 12 or 14? What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Huh. Asking questions breaks him. Others like you, he said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, It would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Do you have anything to say for yourself for all this hubris? After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? I have so many questions for you. Yeah, do you honestly, do you have anything to say for yourself?
I do. People out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks.
I'm aware. And if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
Huh. It's worrying. To be over there beyond the walls, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them? What is the princess? What did you make? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
God damn it. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? Why would you want me to destroy the concept of transformation? After everything you've done to us, okay. Do you know what that thing won't just be worse if I destroy her? What would it be like to live in a world without her? I have so many questions for you. Sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away? Why wouldn't you have told me all this from the start? I could have helped you destroy her. So you do know about the looping. So many of the times I've mentioned you denied even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me? If you made me, then what am I? I was supposed to see all this, was I? How did you die? Why did you make her a princess? All the things, why is she a princess? Why couldn't she have been an ant or a slice of soggy bread? People out there... Oh my god, there's so many good questions. Yeah, why do you want me to destroy the concept of transformation?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
I will use all my questions, damn it. So if I destroy her, how is that exists any better than death? Or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
Okay, I've got like 2 more questions. Oh my god. So you do know about the looping. Yeah, what if neither of us leaves this place? Does that work? Can we just stay here together and leave the people out there?
It wouldn't work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. It wouldn't matter how long the two of you waited. Eventually she would find a way to leave. And then everything would change. Everything would face oblivion. And until then, the clock ticks on.
Run out of questions. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, I just want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy, I'm going to slay her.
I think you're out of time.
I think you're out of time.
So I am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. In a long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. You arrive at the heart of things. There is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find.
I can finally
God.
see you, and you can finally see me.
I feel like I failed my mission to slay her.
It's
I think
been
so, too.
long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Yeah, I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Alrighty. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When
Wait.
the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There are so many stories we left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions, and I need answers before I can make a choice. Without you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Would it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I told you what was going to happen when we reach this point. Slay the princess. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. Okay. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
If I let you out, the entire world ends for good. You're always going to become this, and what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
I may have fucked up.
A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust. When I succumbed to myself, you patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that rooted in my skin. Your compassion is what freed us both, but compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
Fuck. Won't engage with violence. Argue your independence. Access to the world can't exist without you, but I exist without you. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here.
Oh, if I didn't mention it, this is, like, you are in the end game of this is where the existential dread of this game is.
Speak about life and death, change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. Address the vessel statement directly. God, I did not read up on my assignment here. I mean, she's kind of right. Can't nurture that which cannot change. Address the vessel statement directly? I mean... I mean, these are fine. Is this a boss battle? I'm so confused. Alright. Address the vessel statement directly, I guess. If I had known what you really were, it wouldn't have been so quick for you. Of course I helped you. I didn't want us to hate each other.
Then help me again. We are each other's liberation. What once was one,
shit.
then was two, and then was one again. You gave me shelter when you burned mine down, and then you struck another match. I pulled you from the ruins, and then we built a life. What once was one, then was one again. The peace didn't last. The worm in your heart came for us. It took you from me, but you took me with you, and together we both left. What once was one, then was two, and also one again. You and I are bound together. To rid yourself of me would be to leave yourself forever incomplete.
Speak about life and death. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna go over every ending you've gotten and basically be like, defend yourself before God.
Stop the fight early and surrender. This is a boss battle, god damn it. Wish I could leave with you now like we did then. Just because we're bound together doesn't mean I can't be whole without you. That was terrible. I never want to be close to anyone ever again. Never wanted to get pulled into you. I was only trying to save the world. Never wanted to get pulled into you. I just didn't like sharing body with you and you rewarded me with more.
It's being so close to you in the creepiest way possible.
Yeah, just because we're bound together doesn't mean I can't be whole without you.
Could you bear the risk of seeking that truth? What if you're wrong? A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. Where did you end and I begin? When you felt what it was to be me, we held on to each other and pierced the veil of truth. Will you abandon that curiosity now that we are no longer joined in physicality?
I feel like I feel like I'm losing this fight. Curiosity comes second to doing the right thing. I still want to know what's out there. Miss what it was like to be together. Can we go back to it? Curiosity comes second to doing the right thing. I still want to know what's out there.
Okay, definitely not number one, as you have fucked up and always chosen curiosity. Ooh, the second one.
I won't leave with you, not until you see things from my perspective.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
It's horrifying.
There's a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Speak about lights and death chain, but okay. Okay, but the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifted me, and me lifting you, forever and ever and ever, pursued by true belief, and there was nothing that could hold us back. That feeling never left me.
Then there's no need for you to fight what we are. Whenever you're ready, we can leave together. Hand in loving hand.
I don't know if I'm losing or not. I won't leave with you until you see things from my perspective.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
This torrent of blades catching for boundless enemies. You were a body. You were gory ribbons. You were a body again. And you feel all of it. On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once.
You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Whoa, I did rise far above you, and I'm still far above you. I will destroy you as I destroyed you then. Whoa, that one's in red. That really has a spicy option. Oh, address the vessel statement directly. I completely missed over that. If you had stashed that body away, we would have killed each other. We were self-destructive. Felt so good to finally win, even if it did... Oh my god. Even if the journey was agony, the end gave the struggle meaning. If you hadn't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. We were self-destructive.
Were we self-destructive, or did the beauty of our dance reach beyond the shadow of death? It was lethality that made us what we were.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
I'm starting to think the narrator might not have been lying to me.
There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
What's your offer? It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens when we leave here? Okay, I'm ready to go, but where do we leave? Never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? Can't let that happen. I can't let anything and everything die. I was told that there was enough of you and me to receive meaning in existence. I'm going to trust that's true. Oh my god, there's so many Slay the Princess options. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Which hero are you? You have no idea how good it is to hear you. Where's everyone else? I thought voices weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I took you in the mirror. You have no idea how good it is to hear you.
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Yep. 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 Oh shit.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
I feel like I really fucked up with this job.
Yeah, you did.
Do you need me to describe things?
I'd like that for old time's sakes.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
I'm gonna take the blade.
I'm surprised. You normally leave it.
It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Yeah, see? I'm just doing it for the options. It's like a, gun in the hand is worth two in the bush. Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Justin, just go kill this chick. Junior, I've obtained godhood.
Yeah, you failed at killing her a lot.
I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone. It's funny, after everything he put us through, I'm kinda sad to see him go.
Yeah, it's complicated.
He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Enter the basement.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
Don't piss me off.
It sounded
I will
just
find
like
a
that.
center.
A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Yeah, let's sit with her. I don't think I want to be a god. Are you the same as you are out there? I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this. What are we going to do? I don't want to have to slay you, but I don't know what other options there are. I'm sorry. I don't think I want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out?
You're not playing me, are you?
What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back
The
to
worst
the beginning,
option.
before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
I actually don't like that
Did she
option.
really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Resetting this do anything to help them? People out there, if you continue as this, don't they continue to die and suffer? I don't want to forget you. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually. We're talking about this right now. How do we know we haven't done this before? Take it all back. I don't want this. I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god? Honestly, yeah, we're gonna find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
Sounds awful.
I agree. How do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
Okay, how do you know that things won't end worse? What if when I make my way back here, I'm different and hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
This is the most toxic relationship I have seen in a long time. We'd have to decide to do this for every single time, forever. Eventually, some's going to be different. What if we change our minds? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Is there any other way? I'll take all this back. Like, is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
Oh man, there has to be another way. Oh man, this isn't fair. I don't want to be here. Sorry, this isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to feel alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
You can make me suffer over and over again.
We're setting it to anything to help them, the people out there. If you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
Oh man, we have to decide every single time. Eventually something's gonna be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
Ah. Fuck.
So doing this for eternity, become a god, kill her.
Fuck. I was hoping there was gonna be like.
Are you going to kill the princess?
What happens if I turn it? No, and then turning into a god basically means we just merge together, right?
I don't know.
But then that's what she was trying to get me to do on the other side. I didn't quite like that. I don't quite like
I
the
tried
murder
dating her
thing.
so many times.
Yeah, and I fucked up, didn't I?
And you were in her body at one point, and then she was in your body. The whole thing.
Oh man. I don't want to kill her. But I don't like her plan of infinity either.
But you don't want to do this forever.
Yeah, I don't want to kill her. I don't want to do this forever.
Well,
And
you
I-
gotta figure out which of these options you like the best.
And I don't like the god option either. God, all these... Like, they're not bad, but they're just difficult. I don't know. I don't know, Junior. Well, what would you pick? You would go with being a god.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I don't even know why you asked.
You know, as soon as I said it, I was like, why the fuck did I ask that? That was the dumbest thing I've said all week.
I would have beelined it to God from the beginning and been like, yep, let's go.
Ah, shit. And even if we kill her, we usually just end up back right where we are anyway, don't we?
I mean, yeah, but you're getting to the end. Like, if she's gonna die, she's gonna die.
Fuck. Alright, is it too late to go back to being a god?
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
I'm out of options, Junior.
Yup.
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
Oh wait, you picked the top one of like, it's too late.
Yeah, they said it was too late. I'm actually gonna make another save just for my own curiosity on this one.
Stayed so long.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm actually having a moral dilemma here.
Do you slay the princess in the game called Slay the Princess?
It would feel like a real dick move right now, though.
Or do you just do this for eternity?
Well, Junior, I don't believe in eternity or forever. I don't know if I have the heart to do this. I am using my other hand to force my hand. Sorry, but I can't do that.
You and me both.
Do I have an option to end myself?
Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. The tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carried a part of what should be you. Things won't be now as they were then, but they aren't nothing either.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
A small part of her is with us.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
Leave the cabin. You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. Then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
Path in the woods outside are an empty canvas. There is even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. Set yourself free. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensations in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You feel the glass of construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. And it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives away. And then the shattering, you are free. Before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality, new absolute reality, one forged by your will, and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this. That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself. Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now. I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable.
You and me both. That was one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make in my life.
Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it.
Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
Hear, hear, to our vanquished foe.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah? Yeah. We can do that.
I don't think I was ready for that existential crisis. I don't know if I did the right thing or the wrong thing.
Justin, you slayed the princess.
One thing I couldn't do, and you know what the worst part is? It doesn't feel good.
So, we're at the wrap-up. What do you think?
It's a 10 out of 10. Jesus Christ, that was... I wasn't ready for all that. What the fuck? Yeah, no, I'm actually just impressed that the game let me do all my stupid little variations. Because I was just like, oh, what if I do this? What if I do this? And yeah, it all works, which is great.
Yeah, I think it has a lot of the like same like deep philosophical type things to think about as the Stanley Parable, except this is more serious than the Stanley Parable.
I definitely agree. Yeah, no, it's definitely a 10 out of 10. The voice acting, really good. I liked all the artwork.
Oh, yeah, being fully voice acted.
Yeah. Then, God, what else? Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. Thank you so much for playing. As expression of gratitude, here's the track order for special playlist. Just for you, if you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Oh, that's nice of them. Now that you've finished the full story for the first time, you've also unlocked the gallery you can access from the main in-game menus under the Memories tab, and it's full of clues that will help you find undiscovered vessels and interactions. Happy hunting. Join the Discord, join the mailing list, join the subreddit, follow us somewhere else, make your playlist, return to the main menu. Well, that was Slay the Princess. That was definitely a 10 out of 10. That was amazing. But until next time, I hope to see everybody in the next one.